Hi guys, I'm responding to a question that's on YouTube. I have a virtual machine here and it has the chaddwm on it, and that's it. So this is the only thing it has. And yeah, of course, some of the building blocks from XFC like Thunar, otherwise we won't have a file manager. Now let's just quickly log out and log in so the wallpaper is a little bit nice. So it's full size 1920 on 1080. Topic is I want to have the DNS server fixed the same always. And if you went through, and then this is an ArcoLinux D, so meaning Ctrl-Alt-F doesn't do a thing, right? Because I don't have Firefox. So we'll need the internet. So if you launch Ctrl-Alt-F, Firefox, and you go for DNS servers, we're gonna need some numbers, right? Okay, best free and public DNS servers, best and free and so on. You go on, is still the fastest DNS, so 111 is one of the options it seems. So okay, we got some information there. And if you went to ArcoLinux.d.com, yeah, there is a phase in our study, ArcoLinux University Learning Path, there is a phase where you say we're gonna make it ourselves, we're gonna type it ourselves, everything gonna be built ourselves. Now I don't know if DNS is gonna work or domain is gonna work. Domain is gonna work, right? So there are some files that have to do with the way how we gather internet and the way how an facebook.com gets translated to 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever IP address, right? So this is certainly one of those, hosts and host name, but this is the thing, right? We use Network Manager, an application that gets us online basically. And it's also going to change a particular file, which is etc resolv, which we should still find somewhere up here. The resolv file is maybe not mentioned, probably. Let's have a look. Resolv. So name server to resolve the names. Yes, true. So that's basic knowledge about your computer system. If you have a router at home, then you have a dynamic host configuration protocol server which is going to send a few things over. You need to have an IP address, a subnet mask, a gateway IP address, and who's going to resolve names into IP addresses. So that's the basic things you have to learn how to get everything going and to work on internet. So resolv is the only thing. So no, we can't actually help or find help here. So it's probably some knowledge I got down the road, right? But Arch Wiki DNS is a good thing. So domain name resolution, okay, cool. And then maybe control find resolv. Let's see if we have something here. Resolve a domain name. Another one, resolv overwriting etc resolv.conf, right? So network managers, the one that we're using, that's this guy up here, right, tend to overwrite the etc resolv for specific C, the corresponding section. So that's the problem of the guy on YouTube. It says I want to set it and it gets overwritten every time again. So to prevent programs from overwriting etc resolv.com, it's also possible to write protect. Oh yeah, true. So that whatever you put in there, it's going to be not overwritten. And what else? So this is also for me the first time that I read this article. So that seems to be a very easy trick indeed. So let's have a look at the file. So if you look at the content of the file, it gives us a clue. It says, look, as Sublime Text is probably not going to be installed. Micro is installed, fine. Good tip for the guys. Development, we have dev as alias, and we have Velo, development. So Velo is actually installing all kinds of stuff that I like. Sublime Text is coming in, Platinum Searcher Bing is coming in, Melt is coming in, and with that I can do my work. So right mouse click, I can open with Sublime Text. The content gives us a clue, right? It says, look, I'm based in Belgium and that's my provider. So the ISP, Internet Service Provider, and Network Manager is doing this thing. So each time I put up, each time it gets overwritten, I can of course say here 1111, but it will get the overwritten anyway. So solution 1, it seems, I can copy paste this one over here and just start, well, first change and then do that. Multiple processes to write, you can do resolv.conf, so maybe something you can have a look at as well here. Whether you do this, because OpenResolve is installed. Is it not? This is ArcoLinux D, right? So the most bare system. Sudo pacman -remove open resolve. So it's installed. If you can remove it, and it's installed. Okay, so fine. And what are they saying? Install the package. It provides another file. Okay, let's have a look at the other file. So open resolve. Let's see if that works. It's not going to work. Open swap, open resolve. We don't have open resolve. Okay, it's not there. etc. Sorry, resolv.com. So resolv.com. This one, correct? Resolv, yeah, conf resolv.conf. Blah. So here we say, if you run a local name server, should uncomment the below line. So we could say configure the subscribers like this, but that's for local servers. I wonder if you just can say 111. Right? I don't know. So let's keep reading. So it's configured, support running resolve will generate a resolv.conf. Has a hook that's installed. Okay, maybe this is leading us too far, but we're learning, we're reading. Anything you learn is good, right? It's in there, you learn. If you use, you can set persistent, change the wire to the name, for example. Limit lookup time, single requests, local domains, lookup utilities. So I do believe this most simplest thing in here, mentioned in here, is gonna be making sure it doesn't get overwritten. So this thing, Control C. What if, right? What if I say the name servers are 1.1.1, 1.1.1.1, and this is generated by Eric Dubois, right? And when you see it's gone again, then you know, oh my god, it was overwritten again. Search telnet.be. Do we need this? I don't think we need this, but let's keep it around just in case. Save. Voila, that's that. And now we have to tell the system this command, sudo change attribute plus I etc resolv.conf, but let's first do an ll of resolve something. These are the resolve guys. When I say yes, do that, and I ask it again, it looks like this. Visually nothing changed, but is it changed, right? So what if I reboot it? That's probably going to be the best test. So we are recording, that's no problem. Sudo reboot. And then normally at the reboot time, Network Manager gets launched. It looks around and say, oh, there's the name server, and it's going to replace etc resolv.conf again at each boot. So what will happen? There's always a first time for everything. This is my first time. I'm pretty happy with my DNS servers. Otherwise, I would have done it in the past, right? So first off, Do we have a change? I can do sublime text. That's one of the wonders of sublime text, right? Resolv.conf is already there, and it's still the same. Huh. Do I have internet? It seems that I do. Let's type something completely different. I don't know. What should we go for? My own site. So it's going to resolve the name. It's going to use this name server. It's going to ask, hey, do you know the address, the IP address of Eric Dubois? And it was already sent. So, well, there it is. So it works and it sticks. So yeah, the solution that is mentioned on the ArchWiki works fine. And that's of course a choice. Test it out wherever you live. What is the fastest DNS? I don't think, and it was slow. So whatever, do try it out. This seems to work for me. So we also know that this is not needed either. All right, cheers.